Karen thought she could take over my mountain cabin by secretly moving her parents into it. But when I locked the only gate leading up the mountain, her entire plan collapsed, and the sheriff made sure she couldn't pull a stunt like that ever again. My mountain cabin had always been my escape, a quiet place surrounded by tall pines, clean air, and a valley view that made every trip worth it. It was miles off the main road, far beyond the reach of HOA rules. At least, that's what I believed, until HOA Karen decided the mountains were suddenly within her jurisdiction. It started with her usual nonsense about guest limits and occupancy restrictions. I told her plainly that my cabin wasn't in the HOA. She hated hearing that, and she hated even more that she couldn't control me. Still, I didn't think she would take it further. I was wrong. The next weekend, I drove up expecting peace. Instead, I saw smoke coming from my chimney and lights glowing inside. My stomach tightened. When I stepped through the door, an elderly couple sat on my couch watching TV like they owned the place. They smiled warmly. "Our daughter Karen said you rented this cabin to us. She said we could stay all month." I nearly laughed at the insanity. Karen had secretly moved her parents into my cabin, trying to claim it as community lodging under her fake HOA rules. But I didn't blame the couple. They were innocent. I stepped outside and took a long breath, letting the cool air calm me. Then I made my move. I drove back down the road, shut my private steel gate, and locked it. This gate was the only way on to the mountain. Whoever was up there was staying up there until I allowed otherwise. Then I called the sheriff. Minutes later, Karen raced to the gate and slammed her SUV to a stop. She jumped out and screamed, "My parents are trapped because of you." "They're in my cabin because of you," I replied. "You put them there illegally." When the sheriff arrived, Karen tried spinning lies, shouting about community rights and extended occupancy rules. The sheriff didn't buy a second of it. After checking my documents, he told her clearly, "Ma'am, you cannot place people inside a home you don't own. This is trespassing and fraud." Her parents were escorted out safely. Karen, meanwhile, got citations, a formal complaint, and a warning that next time she'd be in handcuffs. I unlocked my gate and drove back up with quiet satisfaction. Karen wanted control, but she forgot one thing. You can't take property from the man who controls the only road to it.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.